Hi, everybody. I've been asked a question about what America is going through at the moment and how scared a lot of people are. And again, how would I say, other people aren't scared. You know, they're happy. And one thing I would always say is, everyone is talking about your president, but he is your president and you've elected him. And I would always say, you need to pray for him, that he makes as much of the right decisions as possible for the people of America, because you are all Americans, each and every one of you. It doesn't matter, and I hope you don't think I'm being racist in saying this, because I never understand that. It doesn't matter what colour your skin is or where your great-grandparents came from. You were gathered by the American gathering angels. Most of you, maybe 2-3 generations ago, But the thing I find so fascinating is that God still has the American gathering angels still working, So in a way, no matter what your president does, God will always, it looks like it hasn't stopped. People will still come to America to become Americans. And I think you have to keep the hope in your heart at this time, because you've been gathered from all over the world. Each and every one of you are immigrants, even your president. Even the people that work behind him. The only ones that are not is the American Indian. They were here before every one of you. But you have to have more love and compassion in your heart, and you have to, in a sense, pray for your president, for those that are changing things and those that are trying to correct things. You pray for them all. You ask for them all. And, from the time Angels in My Hair came out, certain words I was told to always say to people. And that is, one is, stand up, be counted, and play your part. And I was told to say that to the people of the world. Because I think the people of the world have forgotten that they have the power. And a lot is happening here in America. And I want you to keep the light of hope burning brightly. That's one thing, I suppose, not just in America, but even in the rest of the world, wants to be put down. But people must never lose that light of hope. I love the way I've seen the angel of hope so many times here in America, and of course in other parts of the world. Carrying that, I don't know, it's like the American torch, the torch of the Olympics, the torch of light, and it's enormous. And just seeing this angel, and it's covered from head to toe, and just the way the angel of hope turns around with this huge torch, beckoning us to keep going forward. And I know I have written about the angel of hope many, many times, but the angel of hope is here in America, but everywhere in the world. And I do pray and ask God that, in a sense, how would I say, I thought I wouldn't be here for the pandemic. I thought that was way ahead. And for this, what's happening now in the world today and here in America, I never thought I would be here for it either. So I'm actually in a state of shock. God, what are you up to? You have me here. So I just want to give you hope And remember, stand up, be counted, and play your part. And the people of the world, the American people, are the ones that have the power. And one thing, how would I say, I don't want the next page turned, if you understand in that way. But God has shown me, and I did write a little bit of it in one of the books, don't ask me which one, where the American people, because you've been gathered from all over the world, and I know the rest of the world won't like me saying this, you are the new race. So that's a little bit of the future I'm telling you. But then I tell you as well, somewhere in my writing somewhere, I was shown American people, just a few coming out through the gate. And they had even grown more spiritual, more compassion with love and hope. And they came out to the rest of the world, hoping to be welcomed. And of course, the rest of the world welcomed them because they had grown spiritually too. And I want all of those things. I want, this is a beautiful country and you are a beautiful people. So don't be dividing yourselves. Don't be looking down on someone. Come together as Americans. You are all Americans. Don't be dividing yourselves in any way, and keep that light of hope burning. Because God has shown me, how would I say, the bad outcome, and has shown me the good outcome. And I can't share all that with you because God won't allow me to. Because everything is your choice, your free will. And I just pray that you make as many of the right choices as possible. So keep the light of hope burning for everybody. For everybody. Not just in America, but for the whole world as well. In the books, I've given little hints about America, and I got into trouble about that from the rest of the world as well. So I have to smile at that. So remember, there is lots of hope there, lots of light. And I love you. God has me here again. What's he up to? God does call me his bird of love. He does say, my bird of love. That's the name God has given me. And God does say, what I don't understand, he needs my love. But the world needs my love as well. And I don't understand any of that. But I love you. I don't care what religion you are or anything, or whether you believe in anything or not, or whether someone says you're good or bad. I'll reach out. I love you. So start to love each other. Love is the most powerful gift of all. And everything comes back to love. Even peace comes back to love. Hope comes back to love. Compassion comes back to love. Because all of those things are love. And I love you. So I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to say God bless. And remember, I'll always be praying for you. God bless and love you. Bye-bye. God bless.